What you got? Somebody start with a question.
What's been the biggest difference for Brad Johnson in terms of his approach and what he's had success with in the last week or two?
It's how's Yogi Berra say it? 90% of baseball is 50% mental. Kids playing with confidence. You know, confidence is a decision you make. It's really easy when things are going well, but it's pretty tough, and you really need it when things aren't going well. And he got off to a rough start this season, and made a decision that he was just going to play loosely and not worry about anything, and just go out there and do what he does. And he sure has responded big time.
We've talked plenty about how this team has been able to get hits, but not necessarily runs. You get, 23 in the last 2 games. What has been different that you have been able to get them across the plate?
Well, extra base hits mean everything. We looked at our team statistics the other day, and if you add up walks and extra base hits and compare it to the other team's walks plus extra base hits, if you beat them in that category, I think our record is like 17-1. So, we've had some games where we will have 12 hits and 11 singles, and we don't score many runs when you do that. But like today, we had, just about the same amount of hits and runs, and extra base hits really mean the difference.
And just the quality of the hits, nothing cheap. The balls that were really smoked.
Yeah, when we were down 4-0 the other day at OU, and Cam O'Brien hit the home run to get us back to 4-3. Offense is contagious, and when one guy sees another guy get a swing off and drive some balls, then it kind of filters its way through the dugout, and everybody right now is going up there with the intention of really getting their swing off and getting a good pitch to hit. And that's been our hitting philosophy all along. It's just now starting to come to fruition.
Ross, after the outing last week, to come back out here tonight and give you 6 really strong innings once again.
Yeah, that was perfect. And, we kind of joked around about it before the game, if we could get a big lead and keep his pitch count down in order to run him out here this weekend. But we haven't had a big lead all year. That's kind of why we were joking about it. But ironically, we ended up with a big lead and got him out of there, so we'll be able to pitch him this weekend now.
How about tomorrow, just come away with the 2 games midweek and, the homestand in general, but to continue this momentum heading into tomorrow's game with Marshall?
Yeah, this is a trap game. This is one of those ones that you look in the coaching dictionary and we're primed for a letdown. And when that happens, as we just talked about in the huddle, when that happens, the leaders on the team got to step up and make sure we come with energy tomorrow. Every game we play turns into the biggest game of the year, and tomorrow's no different. We can't afford to take a day off and not show up tomorrow. We've got a lot to play for right now, and a loss tomorrow would hurt us really bad in the RPI. So we've got to come out with the same passion and the same energy and the same aggression as we did today.
To break the losing streak, to do as well as you did over the weekend, and then get to have all these games at home, how beneficial is that to the team?
It's what we talked about all along. Even when we were losing all those games in a row, we knew we had a big run, and we knew we just needed one thing to turn it around. And, Ross Vance against Ohio State gave us a spark, and we've kind of carried it. And Brad Johnson's given us a spark offensively. And, we've been waiting for production out of the bottom of the lineup and somebody out of the bullpen. And when we finally get that, now I think the real Mountaineer team's showing up.
Decisions on a starter for tomorrow?
No.
We'll stop asking.